Hello, and welcome to Wargame Red Dragon Open Beta Cast with me, Rangaroo. Today we are doing a 3v3 on the new map, Apocalypse Imminent. On the Blufor side, we have enohka, Griffor, and Exanimous. On the Redfor Op4 side, I'm just going to say Op4, we're going to have no unit Binks, John Doe, and Wilfred. So this is one of the new maps called Apocalypse Imminent. As you can see, it has basically each side sort of has their own little landmass here, and that's kind of like a home point to capture and take. And this delta point here being in its own little area, having to cross bridges to reach it, is usually the center of all the combat. Bit of a leg over here to do some flanking, very nice for helicopter and amphibious rushes. Some bridges down the middle, so very easy or very vital to actually try and hold on to Yem and choke Yem down. You also can do amphibious assaults. So yeah, pretty nice map. I like it a lot. Fits really well in 3v3, 2v2 scenarios. And let's get this things going. Now the minimap is bugged at the moment, as you can see, as we see all the units and where they are, but we don't actually see the map. Beta's beta. And away we go. Any planes, any planes, any planes. Also seems like we can zoom out a little bit more now from the map. Yeah, we can zoom out really far from the map. There are two Su-27Ss, or four of them actually. Good old Su-27. Bit of helicopter rush here from Exanimous, a bunch of Trin Huries, some Super Cobras as well. Pack doing anything of the sort? They do have some MIH with infantry inside of them, ready to get warring. And he's going to be doing a helicopter rush into his own hotel area. Yeah, he's going to be landing. Su-27 going to be evacing. Nice flares. It does get hit by one missile, and it is going to get out down that aim, doing a lot of damage. So that Super Cobra does have AA missiles, uses a plane aim or short range missiles, which are pretty good. Not great against taking out helicopters. Igla and Stinger a little bit better at that, but it's very good, as you can see, at doing quite a bit to planes. Then VDV's 85s jumping in. You have the RPG-29 Vampire, which is ridiculously good at the moment. From MIH, and reporting the infantry here. Do have some Mistral as well, the brand new French man-pad. The Mistral was an airline battle, but it was only on vehicles, mostly in man-pad format, as France did not really have any man-pads at all in airline battle. You see this is good, but it's very nice to find this so yeah. You did manage to unload the tank from the 1890s, which are very kicking off units of G11 laser guns. Really accurate. Good old pan defense unit as well. This is also very nice. And these things will be moving up onto the town to get a bit more directly out of it, but then all going to be more directly behind them. So I don't know how this will go. We have reinforcements coming in from Griffor, some Humvees. 2 platoons worth, they're going right into the enemy. Humvees do have a 50 count out, so we can have a little bit of survivability and fight back. Still isn't great. He's going to be unloading a platoon of Delta Force and a platoon of light riflemen. Oh, good old bomb, yeah. Is that artillery? That's artillery fire, isn't it? Yeah, that's artillery. What artillery piece is that? We have a Caesar, which is a French 155mm. And of course, we're going to clear this out. I have the Ak-38 dropping in some bombs. Oh, boom! There goes the light rifleman. Very well placed bombs there, knocking them out. The Delta Force are still moving though. You have an Mi-24 moving out, some artillery being fired. Yeah, it seems like an MLRS system. Let's try to stun them on the other side. What is yet. Oh, artillery piece was yet. Seems like it was just B on 27. Again. And the utility maintenance will have control over Delta. They can put a CV in here, it will be quite nice. We do have to admit that Wilfred does have VMP 685s and Silver's back here. Also, I believe John Doe and Wilfred, it's other members of no unit. They aren't just actual player names disguising themselves from their true identity. And I don't really know who really played these back. I do know they are part of no unit. Just a different name. US Marines up close in the front lines in Foxtrot. Getting hit up by a T-72BU, some T-34s coming in, some very highly elite T-34s. Damn. Like 2 of them are elite, 1 veteran and 1 hardened. Very nice stature. These Marines are going to be holding out. He doesn't manage a kill run. Yeah, there it goes. Kind of in between a rock and a hard place. There's the T-72BU coming in. Oh, nice. Rocket there. It does have an upgraded law, which is a bit better than the average law. Also, they have 10 rounds of it, which is an awful lot. And they have the mini-me machine gun, which is also 9 T-34s. They're doing a pretty good job knocking out T-34s. Now getting stunned by the BTO and T-34 machine gun fire. They're not directly coming in for the kill. Yeah, they're going to be securing in position NATO, bringing up a Leopard 2A4. Some more Fautsmith Jaegers. And really it's all about just holding these 2 bridges. If you can hold them off, that's really our main force of attack. But they still came across these 2 down here, but it's a little bit more of a long way. And open ground ATGMs, all you need to really defend this area. Finally getting some pot shots, trying to get BRDM2. Some goods can move out, going to be shooting that, I believe this is a She-Knight. I believe this is a She-Knight. Please correct me if I am wrong, yo. Now it's going to get shot down. Yeah, there's both sides bringing up forces. BMP 685s looking out. NATO has spotted it, yo. So we might see a bombing run on there soon. That'd be a pretty good idea. Oh no, we have artillery instead. A bit more of a safer rate with dealing with the buggers. We're going to be reversing back even more, not being a line of fire. BMPT's moving out. Still as good as they were in Allen battle, even better now as they only cost 70 points. And you can get them in all decks. I believe you can get them in Cat C decks now. Because Cat C's been moved to 1980. Really fine, doing a right number to his light units. I believe he just got he got the supply. No, he got some helicopters. So the supply one is still alive at CH535 or 53G. Very nice, very good at supply helicopter. 3,700 supply inside of it. Can feed a lot of troops. Good old ammunition and petrol. Have a Tigra had being brought up. The French Eurocopter with a cannon and a nice hot 2 ATGM. Top shots from BT, which is going to be a rising back. Helicopter going right in and getting shot down. Nighthawk being deployed here. We're flying over enemy lines. Oh great, no, he's going to be turning around. Like he lost his target. Who are you going to go after, Nighthawk? Who are you going to go after? with MiG-27K here to try and pop off some of these ground units. Let's get shot down in the process a lot. Not much here, these missiles doing quite a good job here against these plain Jack 38s dropping in some bombs. And quite a nasty bit of damage to the downforce. Does drop 500 kilograms, which is pretty good for such a small plane. The MP685's been moved out once again, some BTR 80s, and new APC with a nice little auto cannon up front. It's only 20 points, making it pretty affordable and very fast. And Amphibious, because 90% of the Russian army can ford rivers. Well, a lot of their units can ford rivers. These BTRs are going to be crossing. Let's get a nice zoom in right here. Is he going to cross? Come on, just a little bit further. Yeah, just like the Origin Trail. He's going to be fording the river. Does look a little bit wonky, but far range it seems good. But at close range it sort of looks like a drive on the water. But hey, beta is beta. Now they move out, instantly pops one BTR, pops directly jumps out, right in the kill zone. Not really a good landing beach. And they are going to get popped out. NATO potent onto the area. Still. But they're having a BB on them, so Redfor are still in the lead. Up tops, still pretty quiet, not much really going on. Both sides covering their bridges. Actually, no, I haven't really covering this bridge all too much. Just having the units a bit more back. Though it's kind of hard for Blufor to cover this bridge, as they're a bit more further away compared to the forest here. It can get some very easy ATGMs on. Rocket artillery being fired. Doing a nice bit of damage. Also have a misstart as well. Very nice little arty piece. Skyhawks is coming out non-stop. I think they still have their ridiculous like 15-second resupply timer for them to come in again, so they can just constantly keep doing strafing run after strafing run. That good old little 2D rockets. Some BTR 60 PBs being brought out. This time with flamethrower infantry inside of them to try and burn out the NATO resource. Inside the town are going to be crossing the bridge. One BTR gets killed. We did unload in the time, yo. And sadly on the kill zone. BTR's moving out once again. One gets picked off. Infantry do manage to unload. I don't think they're close enough to the town. Oh, they are. And they are putting the fire, the heat on the Delta Force, and they are going to get burnt to a crisp. Only one guy left alive, and the other guys over here are not really holding on too well. And that one Delta Force guy is going to live. Killing commies with a 160. Yeah, M60 still has a really good range. So, we still want it for more longer range machine guns like the Czech machine gun. The Lerek being brought out and instantly popped by the MiG-27K. Very good job. Very good job of picking it out. I noticed on these maps a lot that because it's very open, like these maps are very open. Lots of open ground. Not really too many forests or hidey holes to hide in like Alan Battle. There's a forest every square kilometre. And because of that, ATGMs and ATGM planes rule. Because ATGM planes can keep constant eyes, but it's very easy to keep constant eyes on the enemy units. So when they pull back, they won't fall into the forest and your F-18A Hornet won't just fly over, look like an idiot and get shot down by the buck. And now it has a lot of time for you to deploy the ATGM plane, fly it over, and get a nice good tank kill. especially against new heavy tanks, which are still very vulnerable to the planes in the sky. When that mid cost like what is over 100 points, I believe, and now around 180. You can only get 200. So very expensive loss here. Back to the match, we do have Ross directly moving up with BTR 80 support, and then we're going to be heading to the fire and the flames. We have a small squad here, some Marines. NATO's infantry forces definitely been dying down quite a bit. There's a good Panzerfaust up here. Not the Panzerfaust, so they can't really do too much. Artillery being fired. You can't see the small squad. Still a bit weird of infantry on the side. Something happening. Small squad leaves instantly, jumps back into the fray, and the Moss directly sit out this in the bag. Dooney is flying over. Where's that AA from? They just got kicked off. That Tunguska from over here, bleeding out. Yeah, Tunguska's still really awesome in unit. But it does have those ridiculous missiles still. It's like over 3,000 units. And then have some nice little cannons as well. Marines moving up. And try and contest the Mots directly in here. Marines from a little bit of landing craft here. The BTR, very good job. Just suppressing the hell out of him. NATO really needs more infantry up here. They're bringing out, yeah, they are bringing out some tanks. Griffor's getting some Humvee. Like Eichmann, no force guys. Intruder's flying over. Flight of the intruder. Snake eyes are gonna be dropping on this T-34 Sotir. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Those T-34s completely annihilated. Good old double army of napalm, iron bombs, always those tankless. Yeah, we do have, oh, he's moving over the second grid for the rest of his T-34 forces. I love you, Mr. John Doe, whoever you are. T-34 Russ is still being an awesome thing to do. It may not be the most viable and strategically sound option. It puts you in like good success today. Now they're going to be facing off against the Resort O2s. A very cutesy small unit, the Resort. Really small. I mean, I think 5 feet tall maybe? 4 feet tall? Not even small. Now T-34's in the gun range. Plane getting shot down. The Resort does bite the dust. Yeah, there's just piling comparison like that Resort to that T-34. T-34 isn't an entirely big tank. I mean, that thing is bleeding tiny. I mean, how tall do you have to be again? Bleeding 3 feet? But yeah, it's like a two-man thing. One guy have his head popped out over a little turret hole and the guy being in the driver's seat. Pretty cool design. Good for right control, I believe. Generally uses it for. And you have a lot of those for auto cannon, support, so on and so forth. Oh, don't mind my words. The Humvees going over the bridge. And they're getting picked off. Just a trail of dead Humvees. I'm trying to navigate through it. Oh no. AI Parfin, what are you doing? What are you doing? And now they both just die horrible down. Hopefully insurance covers that. Explosion. More T-34s coming out from John Doe. He is really liking good old standing tactics. You know, he kind of blocked himself, as you can see, with all these dead BTRs and T-34s just drive around him. Just move forward. We have some M60 ELAs. I believe this is a new tank. A more advanced M60, I believe. Let's see. I can't actually. Who does this OG? Okay, let's see if I go to Exanimous. Griffor? Yeah, yes. Okay, I can't actually see the stats. I did want to do that. Sometimes it works in replay where you can see the stats, other times it doesn't. It's a wee bit weird. Yeah, Jaeger's moving up. I'm gonna try and get into the town. Lots of napalm from NATO, trying to block any more T-34 assaults. It's completely chilled, this whole area. Tons of dead vehicles here. And NATO is still holding on, you know. And they do have a pretty good lead. Redfor, right. Oh, you sneaky devil, Mr. Binks. You sneaky devil. Seems like he spotted the enemy CV with his Mi-9 recon helicopter and then popped it with a few good missed shots, and that managed him to get a little bit of points to try and catch up to NATO, and that's going to force him to buy another CV to put into the area. Very sneaky play. It's just right top of this map. Its whole area is really good for sneaky players. There's not really anything over here or anything over here, so your opponent usually ignores it. So you can fly a nice little helicopter over, and you have some forest, and you can get India and Kilo really easy. You know, if you do drop off here, it will be quite a bit of a walk. Yeah, very good, yeah, very good. As you try and get him out of here. Oh, is that a Barantino? We do have a Barantino. Good old Barantino burrito. Now it's actually even better in this game, as when the rocket hits its target, it will do HE damage, and then it does napalm damage, because then it blows up, HE explosion, napalm stays up. There's a good old double run in it, making it very, very viable against infantry in hardened areas. We're going to get onto napalm. Green chosen out, more striking, managing to get a bit of green going right in, going guns blazing, M16, mini-me's. There's a lot more of him. That kind of action machine. More strictly won't be able to survive. Yeah, strictly not going to be burning in the fire. Fern Spur. I do like that Fern Spur position from enohka. You can keep tabs on the bottom flank here. As you can see, he can spot Tunguska, the Tor, the Mi-2 recon thing here, which is very nice. Even the CV as well. Very good Fern Spur position now. Hopefully he does make use of this intel. Might try and snipe his Tors. This will be a very nice unit to kill. That's the new air unit that we want to get to. It has an insane helicopter and insane plane. Absolutely brilliant. It also shoots its missiles vertically, which is quite cool. The only downside is it costs 80 points to buy it, which I think that makes it the most expensive air. But definitely worth the price if you want an anti-everything that flies kit. NATO still holding on to their lead. Though Pact aren't giving them a run for their money. I mean, they are kind of standing on the outside of the bridge. Oh, Mi-24. I mean, bloody Nighthawk here. Not really getting much. So, try to get the BMD-2, which he did last see here, but it did reverse into the river. Made a BMD-2. A weird looking command unit. Also an APC. It's like a toy APC. It's like a turret. It's like a tin can. Like a box. Tiny, really tiny. Doesn't seem to be comfortable either. Yeah, the B&D series being a new line for Wargame Red Dragon. There's a lot of B&Ds. BD1, BD2, BD3, so on. Marines open out. One much directly just pouring in from Wilfred. Very nice smoke there. BTF on there, you can unload. Yes, you are. Oh, some bombs, yeah, phantoms dropping in more napalm. The heroes are getting really hot here. just a line of fire. Quite literally a line of fire. VDV's being brought up. MI8 seems to be nice across the breath. 6 minutes left. They're really going to do something quite desperate if they want to win. Oh, the bow right here. That's the gas nut and Griffor, it seems, on the tour. With the hope of a firm spur spotting. Firm spurs are going to be moving up. So we get a bit of starting action done. And just complete chaos over the control of this town. BTR 18 is being brought out from Wilfred. That's going to be 18 inside a Super Cobra. In a perfect position with its toe twos. It's gun for camera. And that's on top. Another BTR 80. You have TACOM, command infantry in the town. Also, we have a Groupie de Comet, Groupie de Commandant. Or Gropey, however you want to say it. Always good to have two TVs holding there. And Nighthawk gonna be dropping in a good old bomb, and all that effort for one VDV guy, just one man. One man. He must have been a very important man. MI9 here. I think its luck is gonna run out from spotting. It's running right over Trinhiri and Stinger area. 1 HP left. That's 1 HP. He might be able to live to see another day. Melee feet and mortars. And be firing. Oh, are you gonna be fire or not? You just random fire? Yeah, it just seems like he's no suppressed in his force. One infantry being dropped in. As you see, NATO aren't really using the bridges too much. They're only using the Amphibious, TPG peaks and Hueys to cross this river, which is pretty cool. And it's actually a really good use of Amphibious units. I like how this map makes use of Amphibious units. Because you won't get choke points on the bridges, because it's a few. Oh. Yeah, you can go around here, but it's really long. There's a few, so you can't really get choke points too badly. So if you want a fast way to get into the town without crossing the bridge and want to be a bit sneaky, so you don't get like ATGM over here and here, which is pretty easy, you can cross units here and get a nice little shortcut in there. And you get a bit unsuspected. Yes, complete chaos over the town. Both sides have some pretty equal amount of infantry here. And just fire everywhere from Volcano, Phantoms, dropping even more napalm. Whole town's on fire. Whole town is on fire. F-18 Sea Hornet. It's going to be getting good old... oh god, very nice. T-72BU. One of the newer T-72. Very good kill. Very good kill. More artillery being fired. It's just complete chaos. And both sides desperately just fighting for its delta point. Have a catchy longbow here, 16 hellfires, pure destruction. Already used up 6 of them. Going to be keeping Overwatch positions. MI8 attack here. These guys are going to be flying in. The Tigrahad is going to be a nice position. Oh, was that Tigrahad that was shooting them? No, that's the ATGM Tigrahad. It does seem like it was their Super Cobra actually. Never mind, I do apologise. Oh, what's this Safarel? Oh, the longbow. Also the roller. Oh, very nice idea. NATO. Oh, Safarel does get killed from the MI. Got a little bit too close. I mean, the Safarel is a very long range. AA rapid 2000, like high 2000s, early 3000s range. And it's even better now in the new Wargame, as instead of having 4 missiles, it has trove of them. So 3 times the amount. Though it does fire fast, so you're still going to have to keep supplying it, but you want to keep them going. Very much similar. It's very similar to a very immobile and slow but long-range ocean, used for killing helicopters. F-16C block coming in, and there's now it's 20 PM superiority. Skyhawk and Super Etnard, of course, Etnard getting destroyed. The SU-27 evacuating out. Binks, Skyhawk not actually doing anything, and with 30 seconds left, I think this is going to be a Blufor game. They'll pack after the catch up in terms of points. Seems like they're trying to smoke their own TV now so it doesn't get spotted, but they're not having any of it. They are going on napalm, hammer in that smoke area. And yeah, Phantoms coming in for good luck, same for Alpha Jets. And yeah, will be a good game for Blufor. Very good match, yeah, very good match. Just complete chaos over the Delta side. That's the Redfor getting more kills. That's quite a bit amount of kills. Yeah, very good job. Very fun match, and so was one of the newer and better maps in the new Wargame. And yeah, that is all I have time for. This has been another Rangaroo cast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.